Hey, this is IFBB Pro Michael Liberatore. I'm a GAT-sponsored athlete and also part of the Weeder family at AMI with Flex Magazine. This is going to be a new thing for me. I'm going to be giving you guys a little update, or my blog twice a week online for GAT and also for Flex. Just to give you a little bit of insight what's going on with me. I've been gone off the scene, so a lot of people wondering if I'm still competing, what's going on. Yes, I'm still a competitive bodybuilder. I just took last year off to kind of let my body heal and work on some things that I need to improve. I mean, got to move up from being in the middle of the pack to start working myself towards the top of the pack and getting on that Olympia stage. So that's what's been going on this past year. It's 2013 is right around the corner, which means the new season is starting. I'm probably looking to compete somewhere in spring. I don't know which show I'm going to do, but I will let you guys know here what I'm doing as far as my show. So if you want to know, stay tuned. Definitely check this out every 2 weeks, and I will be giving you some updates as to what's going on with me and my training and when I'm going to do that first show. So basically what this is, like I said, I'm going to be answering some questions. So if you guys have anything you want to ask me, you can get a hold of me on Facebook and at my website, which I'll give you guys in a little bit. But right now, let's see what some of the questions are. We got a question from Joe from St. Louis. It says, what type of carbs do you use in season, off season, and how many during each session or each season per day? It's kind of funny. I'm one of the lucky few out there. I think a lot of people know that I get away with a little bit more as far as what kind of carbs I can eat because I do have a fast metabolism. That's a good thing and a bad thing. It also makes it hard for me to gain weight because I have to eat so much more. But when it comes to off season, I do like to get my complex carbs. Still have my sweet potatoes, regular potatoes. I do eat oatmeal, but I am guilty of having some waffles in the morning or doing some sugary cereals at night and do have my sweets. So. But when it comes to in-season, that's definitely a no-no. When I have to go pre-contest, I basically throw everything out. My house is 100%, a diet store. You don't want to come over and eat what I'm eating if you're not dieting because there's absolutely nothing. So when it comes to in-season, I'm getting ready for shows. My carb sources are going to be something like sweet potatoes, brown rice, oatmeal, same old stuff. Sometimes I'll do some red potatoes or some regular baked potatoes, but I keep it pretty basic. Therefore, I know what I'm eating each and every day. Therefore, I also know what kind of outcome. If I'm switching in too many things, I don't know what's going to happen with my body. So I like to keep things simple, and usually my meals are pretty much the same day by day. Occasionally, I'll throw in a little this, a little that, because we all need a change. But I'll tell you a quick tip, keep it simple. It's much better that way. You'll be able to figure things out. And as far as how many carbs per day, off season, wow, I mean, because I do have some sugary drinks and things like that, it may sound silly, but I do like to drink Capri Suns. It's easy. There's only 6 ounces. I know it's loaded with sugar. So if you add that on top of my complex carbs, I'm probably somewhere around 400 or 500 grams of carbs a day, with at least half of them probably coming from simple sugars and things like that. So that's why don't follow me unless you know you have a fast metabolism. But in season, once again, keep to those complex carbs, keep the insulin low, and you will definitely notice the kind of changes and things that happen in your body. So those are the type of carbs that I eat in season and off season. And second question is from Brian from Kansas City. He says, how do your workouts change as you near a contest? Do you train each body part once or twice a week? Great question, because my training really does change when I'm pre-contest. I'm a guy who likes to train 4 days a week off season and in the beginning of my pre-contest. I believe that you need sleep to grow. Without that, what's going to happen? You can train and eat and do everything you want, but if you're not sleeping, you're not growing. So on body parts such as my arms and my shoulders, which were generally my strong areas, I usually train those on the same day. So I'll do a legs, a back, a chest, all in their own day, and then I'll do a shoulders and arms together. So that gives me 3 days to rest. And a lot of times after I do 2 big body parts, like a legs and a chest, or a legs and a back, I give myself 2 days off. Because I'm just hurting. When your body's hurting, there's no point in going to the gym and pounding away, because it's just, you're not going to be able to move, you're going to be miserable, and it's just not a fun feeling. So I kind of listen to my body there and, definitely rest. And I do like to even, give myself a nap whenever I can. I definitely think that helps, off season or pre-contest. But when I start to get about 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out, I do every body part twice a week. I do a 3-day rotation. I'll do a push-pull, which means like a chest and a back in the same day. But I'll only do like 3 exercises for chest, 3 exercises for back. And when I repeat that 4 days later, I do completely different exercises. Therefore, I'm hitting my chest or my back from different angles. Same thing, bicep, triceps, different angles. My weight is usually a little bit down because I'm tired. I don't have the carbs or the energy that's in me. So I really like to keep the muscle full and pump and keep it really tight. So that's a great question. I just can't do the things that I do in the beginning of my diet as I can at the end of my diet. And for you guys that are out there and you think it's, how much weight you can move, that's not always the truth. Don't go and go too light. Push yourself, but listen to your body. You don't want your tearing a body part or hurting yourself after you've been dieting 14 weeks and you're a week or 2 out. I mean, it'd be such a setback and be hard to handle. But those are the 2 questions for the week. I definitely would like to hear from you guys. Best place to get a hold of me, if you look on Facebook, send me a message on Facebook, either my fan page or at my regular private page. Or you can get a hold of me at Liberatore13@hotmail.com. That's LIBERATORE13@hotmail.com. I'm going to be setting up another private email here at GAT. They just got to get that all set up for me, and I'll give that to you guys. So appreciate you guys listening. If you have any questions, diet, training, nutrition, anything you could think of, even how to go through a training prep with a girlfriend, with a wife, that's difficult too. So it's not always just about yourself. So if you have any questions that's related to this or anything you need, just let me know. Once again, Michael Liberatore, GAT athlete and AMI sponsored Flex athlete. Thanks, guys.